Hey everybody, welcome to Repetitions and Routine, day number 45. We are going to hit up the legs on a timer. We're going to have 30-second sets, mostly combo moves, but not all combo moves. And I am only going to be using a set of 20-pound dumbbells. Feel free to go heavier. You will get less reps within the 30 seconds. 30 seconds I find goes fairly quickly, especially when you're doing combos. So kind of keep that in mind if you want to go a little bit lighter. All right, let's go ahead and get some warm up and readiness for our legs. So bring your right leg forward, left leg back. We're going to just hit that hamstring slide. Big pull through the back hip flexor, and then a nice stretch through the front inner thigh. As you slide back, you'll get that hamstring. And then you should feel some lengthening through the back as well. Grab through the core. Knee and toe line up. Before we switch to the other side, just take the leg out to the side and sit back a second. We're also going to hinge forward and back. Okay, so our first exercise is going to be a curtsy lunge to deadlift combo. So you're going to cut one leg back and behind, curtsy lunge, come back to your starting position, and then you're going to switch to a deadlift. So we're going to do all on one side for 30 seconds, switch your legs, and then all on the other side for 30 seconds. And then we're going to have a 30-second interim / rest / break / me explaining the next move. Extend your chest long, get the back nice and long, make sure the belly's still holding tight. I'll go ahead and let you know what's coming though in case you want to be aware. We'll do 30 seconds of gate swings, 30 seconds of a sumo pulse. Put your leg out to the side and then hinge back and forward. Make sure your toes are curled under so you're getting a nice little stretch to the bottom of the foot. We'll have our break again. Then we're going to do a lateral lunge to a single leg deadlift combo. 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other. We'll have our break. Then we're going to do a mountain climber and a plank jack. Hit our break, and then we're going to do a side plank Copenhagen. And hopefully we can get through, let's see, 3 rounds of work. I think should be good to go. All right, go ahead and head into your hands and knees. We'll go through some cat-cow. So really watch your pelvis and your core through all of the moves, all these ranges of motion. We're going through lots of ranges of motion. So keep that core super active in order to contract and control and support the pelvis to help support the low back. All right, here we go. Come on up. All right, so you are going to be framing the foot on your supporting leg. So let's say that you cut back with the right leg. You're going to hit that curtsy lunge and then deadlift. Ready, set, and go. Tall chest, strong core. You take the range and rate that work for you. But really cut that one leg back and then make sure that you're driving through the front heel on your pushing supporting leg. Focus on burning those legs. Long, flat back. Hold on to the core. Okay, other side. Got your left leg back. Nice, heavy or semi-heavy weighted leg exercises will also bring that heart rate up. So enjoy. Keep it rolling. Hinge back. Press up. And time. All right, have your weights ready. We're going to be doing a gate swing. So jump wide and narrow. Then you're going to grab your weights and sit in the middle and do a pulse squat here. So it's going to be lots and lots of weight. Hinge over those legs a quick second. If you don't want to take these breaks, just hit jumping jacks or extra round of gate swings, whatever you want to do. You got it, you got it. Sit those hips low. Knees come nice and wide. 7 seconds. Grip into those inner thighs. Get that push back. Okay, stay nice and wide. Sink in and then pulse. So you're not bouncing. You're flexing, contracting, and controlling that grip into your inner thighs. Lock and load the core. Open the chest. These should be pretty extreme, actually. Lots of shake. 2 and 1. Whew. All right. Doing awesome. Next up, we're going to get that lateral lunge to single leg deadlift. So you'll hold both weights, hinge over, and then make sure you have the space to kick back and behind. All right, get ready. Lock your core. Ready, set, and go. Step over, back, and then that single leg deadlift. Lunge over, back. Make sure that back toe is pointed straight at the ground. Lengthen through that spine. Lock the core. 5 seconds. We'll go straight into that other side. Do your best to keep the hips level. Point that back toe toward the ground. Be in control of each rep. Doesn't need to be rushed. Time. All right, let's go into a downward facing dog. And then from there, we're going to transition into mountain climbers and plank jacks. So we're only going to be on our arms for a minute total, but I'm sure it'll add up. Belly locks in. You can find the pace that works for you. Bring your chest forward, find your plank, and then mountain climb. If mountain climbers don't work for you in a plank position, then you're just going to stay upright, and then you're going to run in place. So hit high knees, and then you can do jumping jacks or a march, whatever works for you. Tuck and tighten through the core. Build those legs. You're still getting them strong. 6 seconds, and then we're going to go plank jacks. So jumping jack from a plank position. Here we go. Flex through those glutes. Tight, tight, tight core. Stick with it. Keep the shoulders really high over your fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, next up, we're going to do a side plank Copenhagen. All right, so you're going to plant onto your forearm. Take your top leg and put it behind in a bent fashion so that you can get flexion through the inner thigh, the groin there. So a lot of press is coming there. Then, if it works for you, lift that lower leg. But really the ultimate pull, flexion, and grab is in the supporting leg that you're bending into. Flex that lifting and lowering leg. Flex your core. 3, 2, turn it over. Other side. Find that flexion through the inner thigh. Keep pressing, lifting, contracting, If you need to keep your lifting and lowering leg on the ground and just flex into that supporting other leg, that's totally fine. But really try to find your groin, your inner thighs. Time. Nice work. There's a round. Okay. Stretch it forward. Remember, if you don't want the breaks, hit up a jumping jack. And make sure that you're ready to go on the timer. So, curtsy, deadlift in 6. Line your knee and toe. Here we go. Focus your core. Build those legs. Muscles, strength. Support with that upper back. Keep it going. Time, other side. Whew. Find my balance. Lock the core. Get that focus. Front leg is doing the work to push you up. Open the chest. Contract your back. Time. Keep the belly strong. Okay, gate swings are next. Hinge over. Stretch through those hamstrings. Bend into one leg and then the other. Three, two, here we go. See how wide you can get those knees. Make sure they're tracking with your toes. Check in with the core. Come on, come on. Time. Squat pulse. Sumo squat pulse. Contract, build, grab, strong core. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Oiza. I'm gonna need these. I am glad for my break after that one. Lateral lunge to single leg deadlift. All right, get those weights ready. Find your balance. Lock the core. All right, here we go. Let's go. Send it over and then send it back. Toes straight ahead. Focus. Keep those flexions. Core, back, glutes. Time. Straight into that other side. Bend a bit into that supporting leg. Try to drop the hip. Point your toe at the ground or even slightly pulled in towards your midline. Time. Holy. Mountain climbers and plank jacks. Stretch through. Relax through the neck and shoulders. 3, 2, find that plank, and then go. Mountain climbers are still toning the abs, toning the legs, upping that heart rate. Good old trifecta. 10 seconds left. Okay, plank jacks. Three, 2, 1. All right. Feeling good. Feeling worked. Keep running if you want. If you don't need your break. All right. We're going to do our Copenhagen. I'm going to start on my second side first this time. Find that position with your back leg and go. Tighten the belly. Focus on your pushing, supporting leg. Remember, focus where you want to get the work. Time. Flip and go. No break. Find your self flexions. Get the work done. Second side's definitely tougher. That inner thigh is already fatigued. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oh yeah, I think we have that. Perfect. Take a little hinge, side to side. Whee! All right, let's gear up. We have 5 seconds. Curtsy, deadlift. Here we go. Curtsy, deadlift. Don't rush it. Push your pace if you have light weights, but dig into each part of the move. Go for range. Make sure the core is contracted. Back is flat. Okay, other side. Drive through that heel. Come on. Upper outer glute, that glute medius. Rolling down. Side of the hamstring. And glute. Make sure you're using those glutes. Lift all the way out of that deadlift. Time. Take a low squat or hit your jumping jacks if you're going for high intensity. We have our gate swings next. In 5, belly strong. Here we go. Take your time to get that drop. Then you can jump your feet in and out fast if you'd like. Pull the chest up. Sink those hips low. Time. Okay, this is the tough one. Open chest. Think positively about the burn. Whew. Lock and load that core. 3, 2, 1. Oy, 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 oy. All right, lateral lunge to single leg deadlift. 5 seconds. Here we go. Step and hinge. That supporting leg has to hold flexion, isometric balance, or isometric flexion to hold balance. Other side. Open the chest, pack into the back. Tight, tight glutes. Oh, come on. Get into it. Time. All right. Mountain climbers and plane jacks. Already breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Three, 2, 1. Oh, whee. 10 seconds. Time. Good work. All right. We have our side plank, Copenhagen. Phew. And then we'll cool down. Cross that leg behind. Lock into the core. Push it up and go. Remember your focus. Groin on the pushing, supporting leg. Halfway there. Get that inner thigh, both sides. 3, 2, and 1. Tighten through that abdomen. Lift up through the chest. Make sure that you're not losing your long spine and core. Oh, nice job, nice job. All right. We're going to ease into our stretch. Get a little cool down. Lie on your back. Cross your right ankle over your knee. Left hand behind the head. Right arm is kind of straight out away from you. Cross, crunch over. Tuck in, tighten, hold, and then lower. You should feel big flexion in that right transverse abdominis and your oblique. Don't lower back down until that heat kind of gets to you. Feel that big grab. Oh, and then drop. Grab. Drop. Oh. Exhale, lift. Really focus on using that side to pull. Last two. Last one. Sneaking in a little rotation through your mid back as well. Push that left knee away from you. You're sneaking in a little hip stretch as well. Oh my God. You should be getting a super intense heat in that side. Almost feels like it's gonna seize and cramp. Don't let it do that. Last one. Whew. All right. Lie flat. Put your arms out wide with your palms up, legs out, and just close your eyes and relax a minute. Feel the feels. Be present in your body. Be proud of it. All right, bend your right leg and put your foot on the ground. And then lift your left leg up. You're going to stretch the hamstring. If you have a strap, I would recommend that you use it if you need it. If you find that you're pretty tight in your hamstrings, a strap or a rope or a shoelace or towel would be fantastic to help assist you in your stretching. Continue to breathe. Find that range, that position where you feel the stretch, but the rest of your body's not freaking out. You can breathe deep and regular. And then maybe you can keep it going. Just don't lift the hip off the ground. Try to keep that foot flexed back. So all the way through the calf, the back of the knee, all the way up the hamstring. All right, you're going to cross your left ankle or left knee over your right knee. Put those arms out wide again, and then you're going to rotate both legs to the right. So basically your right leg is going to end up putting pressure and pull on the left. So you feel the low back on that left side. Make sure you're relaxing into it. That's why we want to hold it a few breaths. You'll find out that your hip is tightening, hip flexors holding. Try to release and relax. Exhale, tension. All right, and then bring your legs back up. And we're going to go to the other side. Lift your right leg. Grab wherever works for you. Get your strap if you're using it. Feel the back melt into the ground. Your hip sag into the ground. Push the back of the knee away from you. All right, lower that leg crossed over your left. Put your arms out wide, and then again, lower your legs. So twist from your mid back to the left. Kind of have to ease myself into this side. Oh, back pop. Depending on how tight you are, your body's just going to hold tension. It's not going to relax and release. So you can set a pillow under your knees or a towel or a weight, ball, something to help elevate it if it's too much here, or you can just kind of separate your legs a little bit so there's not as much pressure. All right, we're going to twist it over, get our hip flexors and a pigeon. If you don't pigeon, stay where you are and get your glute stretch, that figure 4 glute stretch. Otherwise, bring your right leg just outside your mat, hinge in deep, pushing your right knee away from you. Get that back, hip flexor to pull, stretch. Lengthen up through that side. All right, and then we'll drop the right foot over or our pigeon. Thank you to all of you that touch base. Let me know how you're feeling, how the workouts are treating you and leaving you. The feedback is amazing. It also makes you have a face. You're not faceless. It's not just this screen of my own self staring back at me. So I have a good imagination, I guess, but it works even better when I can envision each of you going through all these motions with me on screen. It helps push me through, I have to be honest. I have my moments. I wanted to stop so bad those first 2 sumo pulses, and I had to the last. Couldn't get it. All right, switch to the other side. But when you can push through as many rounds as possible without taking a break, even when everything's screaming at you to take a break, you should take note and be proud of that. So for your own self, find how to get that motivation and that drive, that extra push. Pretend somebody's watching you. Pretend you're on screen. All right, cross that leg over. Oh. Make sure the pelvis is squared off. Oh, feels so good in that hip, the glute, and your back. That figure 4 stretch does feel similar also. Make sure you're following up with solid nutrition. You all are working very hard within your sets, within your series. So make sure that you're following up with solid nutrition. You need to refuel. Make sure that you're getting enough food. I know it seems crazy, but a lot of times our diet culture thinks that less is better. Certainly, appropriate portions is very wise. So make sure that you understand what correct portions are. read the labels or look it up online, figure out how much a cup is, an ounce is, a half a cup. You might be shocked one way or the other. All right, hinge over those legs, grab your hands behind your back, and then push into those interlaced hands and see if you can drop the arms behind your head toward the floor. All right. Proud of that one. Good job. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.